Here we go. Okay, we're here. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Friday, the 13th of January, 2023. Option expiry date, trillions of dollars of options expiring today, the 13th. Oh my God, here we go. We're negative on the markets to start with. The question isn't whether we're going to open down or not. We're going to open lower. The question is by how much and for how long. The market actually wants to go higher. It's looking for an excuse to keep running higher. It's been able to stave off all kinds of headshots this week. But so far this morning, bank earnings that are coming out are beating lowered expectations, but the bankers can't tell the markets that they're going to keep doing that. They're reluctant to talk about estimates for obvious reasons. They get sued if they're wrong. The litigious world in which we live, even a forecast can be viewed as a misdirection to investors. You don't want to do that. We have a number of stocks under pressure and a number of stories going on here. It's quite interesting. We have the Dow off 242 right now, 247, I guess, 34-point drop on S&P and 115-point drop on NASDAQ. Percentage-wise, NASDAQ down 1%, S&P down 0.86, Dow down 0.72. Oil was up $1.50 and running to 80 bucks. It was nonstop. It got to 79, 70, 80, whatever. It's now 78.50, up 18 cents. Oil is not delivering a continued run up from here. It's had a good recovery from the low 70s early this week to where we are, but we're not even beyond where we were a week ago or 2 weeks ago, coming into the end of the year. However, the oil angels, the oil promoters are just, spreading the word that oil is just going to go nuts. What they don't mention very aggressively is that it's one of the warmest winters on record in Europe. Ski resorts and chalets are closed in the Alps, in France, Switzerland, Austria. Many are shut. There's no snow. There's no snow. The oil guys don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the opening of China, the reopening of China. Well, what they haven't mentioned to any of us, in case you want to know, the estimates are there are 900 million cases of COVID in China right now. Everyone's getting infected now. So 1.3 billion people and 900 million cases. The variants of the virus that have been locked up in China by complete lockdowns are about to spread globally. Everyone's going to get it. So it's coming to a town and a city near you. I don't care where you're from, what religion you believe in, who your political hero is, you're all going to get it. And so it's coming. And there's nothing you can do to stop it from happening. There's virtually nothing. This will be permeated through millions of other people, billions, and they'll just be part of our society going forward. If you've been inoculated, maybe you'll get it, but it'll be much less severe on you. If you haven't been inoculated, roll the dice and hope for the best. And see you later. There it is. Hug your relatives, especially those who haven't been vaccinated. One good time. You never know when it's the last time, because this next 6 months are going to be wacky. Absolutely wacky. We're supposed to see a huge surge of oil required in China because of the reopening. We heard this morning that exports out of China were down 9%. The volume of exports are off 9% out of China. Lack of demand of the merchandise. Problems in this area. The Chinese domestic economy is in shambles. People are now self-isolating rather than going to work or going out because of the contagion of this thing. It's gone absolutely bonkers. Hospitals are overflowing in China, and apparently there are crematoriums with a huge backlog of deceased to take care of. I don't know how nicely to say it, but it's ugly out there, and we're getting none of it on the media, and you're going to see none of it from the official Chinese media, because this is bad news. Usually they try to blame all their problems on the Americans because it's America that causes all of China's problems, because China runs a perfect society. There's nothing they can't do beautifully. Just like in Russia, everything runs great in Russia except what the Americans do all the time. There you go. All right. What else can I tell you? Oh, well, let's talk about Tesla. Let's talk about the shares of Tesla and the company Tesla and what's going on here. The shares are down right now, 750 a share, a bargain right here. What the market is not understanding is the shares are about to take off higher, a lot higher, but the market doesn't get it. The market is focused on one headline that came out this morning. Overnight, Tesla dropped the price of their vehicles in the United States so they would qualify for the tax credit that is coming out through this Biden administration lower inflation act and all that stuff. Apparently, if you produce an EV under certain price points, you sell them at retail for under certain price points, your vehicle will qualify for up to a $7,500 tax credit for the buyer. And Tesla has been raising prices for their cars all of 2021 because of the inflation talk. We were hearing about chip shortages, and we were hearing about battery component shortages, and on and on. It just went on and on and on and on. And so the Irvine, California plant was having trouble getting the cars out because of shortages, but they were paying a premium price to get the parts in, to get the cars out, blah, blah, blah. And Tesla's opening in Austin, Tesla's opening in Berlin, the Shanghai plant is at full production, and it's at half production, and it's at full production, and we're hearing all this stuff. But during 2021, very quietly and very consistently, about every 60 days, Tesla was raising the prices of their vehicles, and they raised their Model 3 and their Model Y, their two best-selling vehicles, to the point where they were over $55,000 each, into the 60s. This is all US dollars I'm talking about. And this is too high for the US tax credits. And so what's happened overnight is, remember last week, 2 weeks ago, I was telling you that if you bought a Tesla before the end of the year, you could get up to $7,500 off, a cash discount from the company, and 10,000 free miles. Well, now they are just throwing the discount out there as an automatic. And this puts the cars under 55,000. On top of that, Americans will qualify for the $7,500 tax credit, depending if you pay enough tax to get the credit. And so for a number of American buyers, and generally speaking, those who want to buy a dual engine Model Y are of a better demographic than known as unemployed people. These are the folks who do pay taxes. These vehicles will now be under $50,000 net when it's all said and done, which makes the Model Y and the Model 3 a very competitively priced vehicle in the EV space. It makes them the best priced for what you're getting vehicle. And on top of all that, as a Tesla owner, there are thousands of Tesla supercharging stations all over North America. So you'll never run out of a place to get your car charged if you're out on the road. If you're at home, you just plug it into the wall, plug it into your 240 outlet. A 240 outlet, like your washer and dryer, they'll generate, that'll pump 30 to 40 miles of range into the batteries every hour. So overnight, from 11 at night until 5 in the morning, you got another 250, 300 miles of range when you wake up in the morning. Most Americans don't drive their cars after 7, 8 at night. Very few do. And they start driving in the morning at 7, 8, 9 in the morning. Well, that 8, 10 hours, you got all your mileage. This vehicle, the Tesla vehicles, are going to over-dominate the business. Ford, General Motors, Volkswagen, Benz, Nissan, Volkswagen, and you name any other brand, name them all, and they are in huge trouble this morning. Big time trouble, because they don't have Model 3s, Model Ys that the public wants. There is a huge demand for these vehicles from families, young families, from husbands, wives, singles, Seniors, Jen and I love the Model Y, love the hatchback in the back. Easy to open up with the remote. Lift the lid in the floor of the trunk, and there's a deep hole in the back of the car where the groceries go in. There's a huge well there. Then you close the lid, and you look in the window. You can see nothing back there. It's fantastic. We got the frunk, which we never use. We never use the frunk. It's there. Haven't used it yet. We never charge the vehicle up at a supercharger. We just plug it into the garage here, the 110 outlet. Drove around yesterday to the airport and back and everything, and plugged it in last night. It was going to take 10 hours to charge back up to full charge. We still had 230 miles left on it. It's charged up now. It's been 10 hours. It's all charged up. It's ready to go. The car is on my app. I can look at the car on my app and make sure it's locked and see how much charge there is. I can turn the charger on, turn it off, whatever I want. It's fantastic. This is the car the public wants. This is the car that Ford doesn't make. This is the vehicles that GM yet doesn't have. They don't have these in bulk and in volume, and they don't have them proven on the road. Tesla does. The Model 3s have been out there for years. The Model Ys, the Model S's and X have been out there for over a decade. These cars have proven themselves to be reliable and relatively cheap to maintain, because there are very few moving parts that you have to worry about. These guys are now so well priced on their top selling brands, everybody else is in huge trouble, because as a shopper, you want to make sure if you are going to commit $35 or $45, $50,000 on a vehicle, you want to make sure you get a vehicle that is reliable. Well, that's the Tesla. That's the one. You get the 4-year warranty on the battery and everything else, so that you have nothing to really worry about. The stock is going to go much, much higher, not lower, because they're going to be the Apple of electric cars. They're going to be the brand people will want. They'll trust it. Whereas Ford and GM and the Chrysler guys and the Volkswagen people and the Benzers and the Nissans and the Toyotas and you name them all, they are so far behind the 8 ball. They're a decade behind. It'll take them forever to get anywhere near Tesla. By the time they catch Tesla where Tesla is now, Tesla will be leaps ahead yet again. No matter what you think of Twitter, whatever you think of Elon Musk, whatever you think he thinks, it doesn't matter. The company is going to dominate this business and is going to make a fortune. Keep in mind, the price cuts they made last night, are just the price increases they put in last year. They haven't cut their prices. They just put the cars back to where they used to be. The cost of EV parts has dropped by over 20% to Tesla. Tesla's costs per vehicle are down 20% in the last 3 months. The inflation problem is not there anymore. The computer chip problem, you remember that shortage? There is no computer chip shortage anymore. Computer chips are everywhere. Where do you want them? And Intel is building new plants in the US with others. The United States government has poured hundreds of billions of dollars into the chip business that will bring way more chips to the market going forward. So the high-end sophisticated Tesla chips required will be available in abundance in the USA. Not a problem at all. These guys are going to kick ass, and it's going to look silly to the outside world. But this morning, right now, on the 8-second attention span world in which we're in, where people are like this, they can't see past there because they got these blinders on. Everyone is thinking, oh God, oh, Tesla's dropping their prices. Oh, they're going to lose money for every car they make. That's the hype. That's the hype. Stupid. But again, I keep telling you, the top analysts in Wall Street are kids. They're in their 30s and 40s. And many of them have no idea what the big picture is, because they're told by their bosses, put out this headline, put out this story. This is what we want to talk about, because it'll get us headlines. Stupid. Anyway, I look past the 8-second attention span to let you guys know you're going to make money. You're going to make money. Have you noticed GameStop this morning down to 1988? Got down here on the pre-market to about 1950 for a while. So it was off like $1.10 from yesterday's close, which to me, I'm still going, I can't believe it closed at 20-something dollars last night, $20.63. I was going, wow, it got all the way up to there. I would have been happy had last night the shares closed at 1925. I'd have been happy with that. The shares were 1834, 1925 would have been nice, 1975 would have been better, but it closed at 20, whatever, 60, whatever, at the high of the day yesterday. Now it's given some of that back. Okay, this is pre-market. This isn't real. We don't know if this is really what the market is going to be when we open up in about, whatever, 40 odd minutes from now. Stand by for that. But those of you who have written calls on GameStop, fear not, worry not. Enjoy the fact that you've probably noticed, I know some of you tell me this, you look at your accounts every once in a while and you say to yourself, hey, wait a minute, just a second here. I bought these deep in the money calls last week, the week before that, last month, the month before that. I've been buying them all along. And now that the shares are around 20 bucks, these $10 calls have a $10 book value plus premium, buck or two. They're like 11.50. They might be at $12. I didn't pay $12 for these. Now, some of you did buy some at 13, 14, but you bought them all the way back at 11 and 10 and 9 and in the 8s. Some of you out there are up quite substantially already. You're up a few bucks on these. We've only just begun. The other thing you've noticed is that not only are your deep in the money calls rising as the shares rise, you're noticing that the calls you wrote against them are not rising very much. They've gone up, but they're not like taking off to the moon. Certainly not comparing to how your deep in the money calls are performing. And this is why I wanted you guys to write calls March, April, May. I've been pushing you out. I started with this whole thing back in September, October, and I told you guys, write December's and January's. Write 60, 90-day out contracts and more. Why? For the big money. I want you to bring in $350, $450, $550 in premiums on stock that you're writing 2 months, 3 months out that are out of the money, on contracts that are generally speaking out of the money. And you followed my orders, you followed my instructions, and you benefited dramatically. If you folded your arms after you did that, you have been paid royally. And we're doing it again. This is why those of you out there who are sitting on March and April and May contracts, you're sitting on 17s, 18s, 19s, and 20s. It doesn't matter. You got a 1750 call written and it's $2 in the money. Who cares? So what? You got $3, $4 for this thing. You got some premiums. If you did it right, you got some nice premiums for this stuff. And you're being paid $20, $21, $22 if you did get exercised. You're not gonna get exercised, but if you were to, you've done well. Those of you who've written 19s and 20s for $2, $3, like for $3, $4, $5 premiums, you guys are up into the 24, 25 range. This is nice. This is a real nice position to be in. Not only is your deep in the money call going up in value, your account value is rising because those deep in the money, those calls that you've written are not going to accelerate very much unless the stock goes to $28 to $30. Yeah, they're all up. I understand it. They're all in the money. If they're 17s, 18s, 19s, I get it. Yeah, but they're not in the money $4, $5, or $6. That's what they're not. And there you go. And each day goes by is another day lost. And Monday is a holiday. Martin Luther King Day, another day lost for the option holders as these days whittle away. The game plan is simple for GameStop and other stocks you're writing options on. It's simple. On the GameStop scenario, you're just sitting here going, I'm watching my option chain, Bruce. I'm keeping an eye on it all the time. I've written March and April contracts. And if I can roll into May and June's, I might just do that when the pricing is right. But if the pricing isn't right, I'll just fold my arms and sit here and let the stock do what it does. At 20 bucks a share, my $18 calls are $2 in the money. They used to be out of the money. Now they're in the money, but they're not trading at $8 a piece. I wrote them for $3.50, $4. They're trading at $5, $5.50, $6. They're going nowhere, and they're going to lose all but $2. If they're trading at $5 now, they're going to come back to $2 because that's all they're worth. At 20 bucks a share, they're only worth $2 a piece. And so even if I have to pay $2 to buy them back, I still win on this trade because I wrote them for $3.50, $4.50, $5, whatever you wrote them for. If you have an opportunity to buy back your calls for a good low price that you set, and you can turn around and write new calls that are a month or two or three further out in time with either the same strike price or a slightly higher strike price, maybe $1 or two, and you can bring in at least exactly as much as you had to pay to buy your old ones back. But in reality, what you really want is you want to be paid $1 or $2 a contract more than what you had to pay to buy these back. So if you're buying these calls back for $4, $4.50, and you can write calls for $5.50, $6, that's the trade. That's the trade you're looking for. You get it, you have it available, you take advantage of it. You don't, you wait. Because you will be paid, you will be rewarded as each day goes by. Even your Aprils, you might think to yourself, "Oh, April is so far away. Oh God, it's so far." Wait a minute, this is January here. January what? January the 13th. We're halfway into January, man. Your Aprils are going to plummet in value in the next 3-4 weeks because they aren't going to be 4 or 5 months out anymore. They're going to be 2 months out, 2.5 months out. They're losing their time to be on this planet. And so their day of reckoning is coming. And that means the gamblers are going to shift out of Aprils and move into Mays and Junes. They'll pay the premiums there. And that's where you will be waiting for them. You'll be waiting to buy back your March and April's cheap, cheap, cheap to now rewrite Mays, Junes, and Julys for nice, nice, nice money. And away we go. Then you'll be watching those to do the same thing. The shares want to dip in the meantime here. They want to dip next week sometime. They want to dip a month from now. You are more than happy to buy back your calls at half the price you sold them for on a dip. You are very forgiving. You're very easygoing. You're the kind of person that just loves scoring 50% plus profits on your option trades. And that is how this party continues on. And those of you who continue to acquire deep in the money calls and write calls on them, you keep right on going because you are setting yourselves up for self-employment every time you add additional calls to your repertoire that you can keep writing on. It's just that simple. Let the stock tell you where it wants to go, and we'll see what happens. Exciting stuff. The Dow's off 267, S&P down 36, NASDAQ looks like that we're down 123. We'll find this out very quickly. In about 35 minutes, we'll really know what the market is thinking about, what it's really up to. We're going to find out. I'm still showing a 1.05% drop on the NASDAQ, a 0.91 on S&P, and a 0.77 on the Dow Jones. Crude oil up 26 cents. We're not going anywhere on crude today, it looks like. At least at this moment. 1972 last trade, I think, on the GameStop shares, about 116 on Tesla. Other stocks, stuff has been going on. Unbelievable. Let's take a look here. The Rocket Lab is down 7 cents after gaining 32 cents yesterday. We're at 476. SoFi was up 21 yesterday. It's down 17 this morning. I don't think that's going to last. GameStop closed at 2063, up 159. It's down 92 cents at 1971. Matterport was up 27 cents yesterday to go up to 319. It's now 310, down 9. 23andMe was up 7 yesterday to 239. It's right now down 7 cents to 232. Spire Global yesterday gained 8 cents to close at 122. It's up a penny now at 123. ATIP closed yesterday up at 1.2 cents a share, almost 1.3 to close at 33.37. It's now 35 cents, up another 1.6 cents this morning. That will be the highest level for ATIP, this 35 range, in the last, month plus. We may see more. SmartRent was down 3 cents yesterday. It's up 3 cents this morning. It's 271. Cyxtera gained 9 yesterday. It's down 2 this morning at $2.33. Now, Apple, Apple yesterday lost 8 cents yesterday. 8 cents. It's down 139 right now at 132.02. It's had a good week. Goldman was up 5.46 yesterday. It's down 5.39 today. So it's breaking even from Thursday. From Wednesday. Cisco down 21 yesterday, down 35 cents at the moment, 48.66. Tesla gained 34 cents yesterday after being down all day long. It is now 115.92, down 7.63, and I don't know if that's going to last. ARC Innovations up 73 cents yesterday, down 90 cents this morning. Microsoft was up 274 yesterday. It's down 193 at the moment at 236. It's had a good week. Bed Bath Beyond was up 175 yesterday to close at 524. It's up 22 cents right now at 546. This company is insolvent, and I would avoid this stock if at all possible. Pfizer 47.71 up 26 cents yesterday, first day of a gain in a while. 47.60 down 11 this morning, but up 26 yesterday. Whole HBQ lost 29 cents yesterday, is down 27 cents this morning at 28.28. Carvana gained 252 yesterday, down 54 cents this morning. And Google was down 35 cents yesterday at 91.91, is now down 94 cents at 90.97. Amazon was up 18 yesterday. It's down 214 today. That is the story. Banks are coming out with earnings that are below, well, they are at forecasts, which were below, how do I say this? They are generating the returns they promised they would generate, but they were all lowered expectations, okay? They're making less money like they promised you they would make. Does that make you feel better? It doesn't make the market feel better. The market doesn't like it, and that's why another reason why we're down as much as we are, because the banks are not breaking earnings numbers and surprising to the upside. They are only meeting reduced expectations. That's called bad news in my book, and that's what's happening there. And the market is beginning to go, hey, wait a minute, this isn't good. They make it sound good. They make it sound like everything is great and things are coming together. But no, this isn't good. This is actually negative. Wait a second. Yeah, it takes a while because Wall Street never says sell, ever. Oh, by the way, thank you for the 93 thumbs ups already. I do appreciate this. We do have 30 minutes to go before we open, and I don't know if we can reach 200 thumbs ups by the open, but if we can, I would appreciate this. Thank you all for helping out with the thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. 95 are here. Let me know what number you are, and thank you all for throwing those thumbs ups out there. 97 now. We're about to hit 100, half the way to the promised land. Thank you guys very much. Let's take another peek at this market. Here's another, in my opinion, irresponsible headline from people who should know better, but they don't. The headline says the Fed has won its war against inflation. Now it needs to stop hiking interest rates, JP Morgan analyst says. Well, the JP Morgan analyst is an idiot. The JP Morgan analyst was not an adult in the 70s or the 80s. The JP Morgan analyst was sucking on a soother in the 80s and the 70s, if they were even born at the time. This is the mentality of these children on Wall Street. They have no clue what reality is all about when it comes to inflation. This war on inflation has not even started yet. We had the first wave of inflation that came through last year, topped out a bit, backed off a bit, and they think it's over because of the 8-second attention span these idiots have up here. They have no clue concept, the fact that the second wave is coming, and the first wave was just a little clear the throat little thing. The big one is on its way, and that's the one that is embedding itself into the economy. This is the one where American Airlines pilots, Delta pilots, Southwest pilots, all the other airline pilots are going to be receiving 15 to 20% pay raises this year, with 6 to 8% pay raises the next 3 years guaranteed beyond that. This is the kind of pay raise that all other unions are going after for their employees. Because you folks out there, again, these people do not listen and care about you and your situation because they're so well paid in Wall Street. They're in a world that is just unimaginable for the rest of us. They don't give a crap that most of you out there have been given 1 and 2 and 3% pay raises for the last decade. You have been suffering pay cuts for the last decade. The only people who've been getting raises are the very well-to-do who've been able to negotiate even better tax deals from the IRS through their representatives that they pay to get them these deals. These congressmen and senators through the super PACs have been bribed big time to pass legislation during certainly Republican administration for massive tax breaks, corporate and personal. Has nothing to do with a break for anyone making a minimum wage. There's been no minimum wage increases given very often. It's been reluctant minimum wage bumps. 52 states in the United States, you know which ones don't do minimum wage raises and which ones do. There are tens of millions of Americans, maybe 100 million Americans that are slaves to the man because they can't get a raise, and they certainly aren't getting any tax breaks, because when you don't make anything, you don't pay anything. I mean, come on. Why are food banks doing so well, or why are they unfortunately doing how they're doing? They have lineups of vehicles of middle class and lower middle class families trying to get hampers of food because they can't cut it. The difference between those who have it and those who don't is profound. In Wall Street, they're talking to the high-end client. They're talking to the high-end demographic person, because that's whose money they're managing. They don't manage money for the poor. The poor don't have any. And so the message coming out of Wall Street is for the high-enders. These morons at these investment banks were talking about, oh, we won the war on inflation. Now the Fed can reduce interest rates. Don't understand that this inflationary cycle is now embedded into our economy for the next 2 years. 2 more years. They don't want to talk to you about that. They don't want you thinking like that. But if they want you thinking is that everything is fine, there's nothing to see here, and just because there's a wave of people running away from the fire, there's nothing to worry about. Get some marshmallows out and then roast some marshmallows on the fire. It's okay. We're fine. It's all good. It's absolutely pathetic. And these so-called genius analysts and highly respected financial people, they're just touting the corporate line, and it's pathetic. If you're an option writer, you couldn't ask for a better scenario. You got these morons on Wall Street trying to bring money into the street to chase stocks that shouldn't be chased, allowing you to write options at high premiums. For the dreamers out there who believe these messages that the markets are going to go up again, stocks are going to go up like crazy again, and they're going to gamble on your slot machines at your casinos, and they're going to pay you a ton of dough. By the time the carnage is recognized 2-3 years from now, too bad, there are new analysts who have these jobs now. The old analysts were fired, they retired, they started writing books, they're doing show and tells. They've moved on. There's no accountability there. There's no guarantee that you're going to do well or not. But as an option writer, oh gosh, have you got dough coming into your account? It's going to be great. And how many of you are going to be able to quit your jobs, have already done so, are about to do so, in the next year will do so? It is really gratifying to be part of this for you guys. The changes that are being made in family accounts, huge, just huge. But I got to say, there are all kinds of YouTubers out there who are trying to tell you how you can make quick money on options, make money fast, do this real fast. What they don't tell you is what I try and tell you, and that is, you want to make money in the options market, you are competing against the sharpest minds in the financial world. You are writing options along with some of the smartest people out there who have computer programs they have spent millions on, the tens of millions on, to help guide them into writing options and predicting market moves. You cannot be of the mind that, oh well, I'll just write a couple of options, I'll make a couple of quick bucks. It isn't a quick buck deal. Writing options is a long-term marathon race that you have to be patient with, you have to be disciplined about, and you have to talk yourself out of doing trades more often than talk yourself into doing trades. You have got to learn to relax and allow the market to show you what's really going on. And I can't emphasize enough, you really want to figure this out, you better get yourself educated as to what is happening and how it works. And if you want to understand it in plain English, there's a place you can go to do it. It's my website with my lessons. For those of you who are here, you know what I'm talking about. The members of this channel are intimately aware of how generally simple it is to understand how options work and how the philosophy of the market happens because they took the classes. Look, I've done 14 of them. I'm going to add number 15 shortly to the list. Then there'll be number 16. These will keep coming out. If you don't invest in yourself, you've got nothing to show for it. It's like buying a new car and never checking the oil and never checking the air filter and just riding the car into the ground in 6 months. You can try and write options for a while, but unless you study this market, you're going to get your butt handed to you, or you're just not going to get the returns you deserve. And you're going to read comments from a bunch of my viewers here who are telling you, oh, I wrote these calls for 480. I just bought them back for 120. And you're going to go, I wrote them for 360 and I paid 190 for them. I didn't make the kind of money this person made. Why? They're deeper into studying this market than you are. It's as simple as that. It's nothing personal. It's nothing like, you're the wrong sign. You're a Sagittarius, you should be a Virgo. None of that stuff. It's how much you put into the trade to get out. And you want to make a decent living as a doctor, you go to doctor's school. You want to make big money as a doctor, you become a specialist and go to more school. Brain surgeons make more money than the guy fixing your fingertips or something. I mean, it's just the way it is. Master mechanics make more money than garage mechanics. Okay? Maybe they have more fun, maybe they don't. It doesn't matter. They make more money. Top-notch CPAs make more money than bookkeepers. That's how it is. While option writers who educate themselves and who really get into this, they make more money faster and longer than casual option writers. It's that simple. There are YouTubers out there who are claiming to be able to show you a quick way to make a few bucks on option writing or option trading. Be careful. You really have to know what's going on here. You should know what's going on. It's your money. And in many cases, those of you who watch me and have taken my classes, you've done so because the money that you're managing is all you've got. It's everything you've got. It might be an inheritance that you received. It might be what's left of an inheritance you received a while ago and you pissed a bunch of it away, or it blew a bunch of it out of the water and you have X amount left and you don't want to blow it now. It's getting too close to the line to lose. I totally understand. And this is how I treat option writing for you guys. It's like it's all the money you have and it has to deliver a return. If you think that way with your investments, you'll be a far better investor. If you think, oh, well, I can afford to lose $10,000, if I lose that, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. No, that is the end of the world. You have got to completely change your psyche and not tolerate losing money. You have to have returns on your money. You have to know what your risk tolerances are, and you have to know how this you have to know how this option business works in all different areas. And this takes time. It's going to take a little bit of money on your part, but you will be well rewarded with a phenomenal return on your investment into this business. And it's as simple as that. That's all I can tell you. Those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for joining me here today. We try to talk about the markets in plain English and what the hell's going on out there. There's a lot going on out there. We talk about writing options against stocks either we have or stocks that we're going to get. We also talk about writing options on ETFs. We talk about writing options on options, the poor man covered call strategy, which is known as a vertical spread. We talk about this all the time, and the folks over here with the logos beside their little avatars, a little thing beside their names, those are members of this channel, and they are doing rather well here. They've invested their time and money into it, and they're being paid handsomely on the other side, and they will be for the rest of their lives. I'm 67 years old. I won't be here much longer. How much longer have I got? I don't know. But there are viewers here who are in their 30s and 40s and 50s who will be doing what they're doing now, what we're doing here now, for the next 20 and 30 years. And I'll be long gone, and they will be generating zillions of dollars out of this knowledge that they've acquired here today. Try to go to a brokerage firm and ask them to show you how to write options. You're going to be escorted out the door with puzzled looks and disdain. People are going to say, "Oh, that's an option. That's a risky thing. The options market. You shouldn't be risking all your money in options." You're not going to get any help from any of the Wall Street firms to become an option writer. You're not going to find a broker that specializes in helping you write options. You're just not going to find. There are option specialists on Wall Street. Yes, they're the ones in those towers in Manhattan who are paid $1 million plus a year, $2 million a year. They make their firms gazillions of dollars, and you will never get to meet one of these people. They have no time to handle classes, to do seminars. They're busy at their trading desks with their assistants, their 20 screens, and they're under the gun to generate revenues. And when that bell goes and the market is over, they're going to therapy, they're going for a massage, they're going to relax, they're going to try to recover to get ready to make another dollar the next day. They're not coming on YouTube to show you how they do what they do for a living, because that is not what they're about. They're going to keep this info to themselves and their proprietary, the firm they're working for. It's all proprietary information. They're not going to share it to anyone else. That's the way it goes. Have you ever noticed that on the SEC requirements for disclosures, they don't make it mandatory to disclose how the options department is doing? It's secret. It is kept away from the public. And that's why most people don't know what option writing is. They have no idea what option writing is. Even in the movies, you almost don't see it. It's almost invisible. I was just thinking about the movie what's it called, Short Sale, the movie about the housing crisis with Steve Carell and a number of other actors. And I was just thinking about that movie. They weren't talking about option writing, but they were talking about derivatives trading, which is a form of options. And these guys were betting against the U.S. housing market. They were saying the market is going to go down. The mortgage business in the United States is going to collapse. And they were right, except they were right very early, like years early. They were right. They had to wait for the crash to come, but they saw all the signs. They saw all the indicators of a crashing U.S. housing market, the FICA scores and the ninja loans, no income, no job, no income verification, all that. They saw all this coming, and sooner or later they were all proven right. When you guys write options on stocks that we're following here, you're being told the name of the game is keep the change, sell a contract for this price and buy it back for this price or less down here, and keep the difference for yourself. And that difference can be thousands of dollars per trade and can be tens of thousands of dollars per month on a series of trades, and will change your life profoundly. You will not believe how your life will change. It'll be subtle at first, and you'll have one good month. You'll go, "Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, not bad." And then you'll outdo yourself the month after that, and the month after that, and you're going to go, I can't believe when I made $5,000 that I would make $6,000, that I would make $8,000. I didn't think I'd make 10. And it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming because you're disciplined, you've studied, you've taken my classes, you're contacting me for one-on-one consultations, whatever you need to do to become educated on how to do this. And the results are stunning. And I'm just so excited for you guys these years that I'm here with you. I'm seeing already results in just mere weeks and months once you get into it. Consider it. Thank you all for joining us and for being here. If you want to help this channel out and help me stay on the air, consider becoming a member of this channel, because if you're just watching me on YouTube, which you can do for free, as you know, you only have to suffer maybe a little ad at the beginning of my show or something like that. If you're watching me on a rerun, I don't know, do you get an ad every 10 minutes? I don't know. I don't watch my reruns. I'm getting ready for the next show. But whatever YouTube, throws at you because you're just hanging around, I get a very small amount of money from YouTube. I get about $8 a day, I think now, maybe $9 a day. I don't know. I don't think I make $300 a month being on this show from YouTube. It's I would say it's a couple of tanks of gas, but I don't even buy gas anymore because I'm driving a Tesla right now. So it's not a lot. No, this channel stays on the air because of memberships. That's it. There's a join button down here somewhere, and you can join at one of two levels. It's either what, $9.99 a month or $24.99 a month. One of those two. The Gold Bagel member is the expensive one. $25 a month. What do you get for that? You get an 8 o'clock in the morning show just for Gold Bagel members. The 8:30 show we do here, the afternoon show that I do, Wednesday night primetime live as added features. If you're just a regular member at $9.99, you can comment right here during my 8:30 show and my 3 o'clock show. Thank you for those of you who've become members of this channel because you're keeping us on the air. Jen and I, we review this all the time. We look at this all the time and we ask ourselves, is it worth it to keep going or should you just trade yourself? Because I don't trade any stocks. I don't write any options. I don't have a conflict of interest with you guys. So I'm not in competition with you, doing one thing while you're doing another. That's not my game plan. So as I said, I'm here to act as a commentator, and if I can help guide you down the road towards success, I'm a happy guy because I am compensated by the memberships from this channel. That's the bottom line. I also do earn money when you buy my classes. There's no doubt about that. I do earn money when you buy a class, and that's why I'm always asking you to consider that. But I think you get value for your money if you do take my classes. The folks here will tell you themselves if you ask. Thank you all for being here and being members and renewing your memberships automatically every month. It is much appreciated. Those of you who are becoming Gold Bagel members or moving up to that level, thank you very, very much. It is very appreciated. All right, there you have it. We're 11 minutes away from opening up this market. We're going to see just what we got in store here. I'll be on the air for this show. And this afternoon for the final hour today, I'll be on the air. Monday, I'll be off because it's Martin Luther King Day. The markets are closed. I'll be back again on Tuesday. So stick around for that. We're showing a 310 drop on the Dow at the moment. We're down 40 on S&P. We're down 132 on NASDAQ. We haven't had a sell-off for quite a while here. We haven't had a decent sell-off for a bit. So maybe the market it needs a little blow-off. But I don't know if there's enough volume here to sustain much of a sell-off. I mean, we may find that, we're down 300-400 at the beginning on the Dow, but an hour later, we were only down 100. And then at lunchtime, we're actually breaking even. Don't be surprised if it isn't very deep. I just don't sense this market is in a real upset mood to get out, desperately to get out. I just don't think so. Thank you for being here. And thank you for these thumbs up so far. Splair, good morning, y'all. I think I'm thumbs up number 141. Thank you, my friend. I had a chance to buy 2 more GameStop Jan 25 $10 calls for $11.26 yesterday. Immediately wrote July 23 20s for $5.49. Up to 11 poor man cover calls now, up from starting at 3 weeks ago. They sure compound quickly. That is a huge premium. That is phenomenal. When you pay $11.26 for a call, then you can write a call for $5.49. That is not normal. That is really good. That's really, in plain English, it good. It'd be good. It'd be really good. That's fantastic. Even if BW buys those back at $2.50, $3, he's scoring huge. You're taking such a huge amount of risk off of that contract. It's amazing. It really is nice to see. Now you have 11 of them. So obviously, when you buy your calls back and write new calls and add $2-3 per call to the added premium as you do in the next rollover, you're talking about bringing in $2,200 to $3,500 additional cash into your account. Use that to buy more covered calls, deepen the money calls. Great. Use it to pay bills, whatever. Add to your retirement, whatever you need it for. Fantastic. This is just 11 calls. BW at this pace is going to be at 20 calls in the next 3 months or so. He could be at 50 calls by the end of the year And if he can score a $2 or a $3 rollover profit on rollovers at 50 contracts at a time, we're talking 10 to 15 grand a turnover net. Not bad. If that's a monthly thing, not bad at all. Not bad if it's every 2 months. For some of you, that's gotta spell goodbye to your day job. I mean, that's just gotta yell at you that you're out of your day job. You're not going to work for a living in some cubicle or for some tyrant when you can make this kind of money. You're saying, you gotta be kidding me, Bruce. There's no way I'm going to work for those people when I can make this kind of money doing this. Why? Why would I do that? I think I'll work for who I want to work or doing what I want to do. You want to get into the bike repair business as a sideline, you'll do that. You want to get into, you just want to mow lawns. You just want to mow lawns and make a quick few bucks here and there and here and there. You'll do that. You just want to be a household mechanic, you'll do that. You want to be a part-time bookkeeper from your house, you'll do that. I mean, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. You want to travel full-time and trade options like this, can be done nicely. Wow, that's exciting. BW 33 weeks ago, or 3 weeks. I'm not sure what he's saying there. Alberto, Tiff, you are the man. Thanks for the Discord. All righty. What else is going on? Splayer, I received only 530 for my 20s in July, I think, as well. I'm here for Bruce, says Susan Shops About, number 149 thumbs up. So thank you guys. 20. We're quickly approaching 200 here. We have 152 in here. I need 48 more, and you've got me at 200 thumbs ups. Thank you. Tiff is just mentioning I've been a member for 14 months on this channel. FYI, since people asked, I'm a man. I had a good laugh yesterday. Thanks for asking, XD. People were trying to determine on the primetime show the other night, is Tiff a man or a woman? Is that short for Tiffany? It was just ridiculous. It was so funny. The whole channel just went off on a tangent for a while. And the show was on at about 2 a.m. German time, so Tiff was not watching live. Why would Tiff be on live? It was hilarious. DH Ruda, I've been a member for 12 months. I'm a Gold Bagel member. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. DH, thank you, buddy, for, again, your loyalty to this channel, as so many of you are. You can pop these banners up, no charge. YouTube lets you do this every once in a while. I'm not sure if you hit the $sign or something, it gives you the opportunity. I don't know how you do it, but you can announce how long you've been a member of the channel and send the message to everybody. We do appreciate those. Always good to see those come through, and also love it when we see notifications that someone has just joined the channel. Thank you guys for coming through for us. I appreciate it. All right, what else is going on? I'm at 12 deep in the money call, says Alex. Reckon it's possible to reach 100 by mid-2024. Compounding is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You got that right. Splayer, I'm going to travel probably December and January. Let's see. Pulse Guitar bought back GameStop April 1875s for 440, and I wrote October 20s for 515. Used mid for each to ensure a fast roll. October's further than originally comfy with, but heard that Uncle Bruce don't be afraid pep talk yesterday, and I did it. The nice thing about this trade is it's not only that more money has come in. I mean, it's not like, Pulse Guitar's drowning in a bunch of cash, but what Pulse Guitar did here is he moved up his strike by $1.25. So instead of being sitting on 1875 calls, he's now got the 20s. And that's $1.25 a share plus the cash increase. That's $2 a contract, or $200 a contract more in Pulse Guitar's favor. Now, if it's one contract, it's $200. It's 10, it's $2,000. If it's 100, it's 20 grand more. It adds up quick. Love it. Anyway, didn't know there was a real TIFF until today. TIFF, fun fact, during university, I had to do several programming exercises with a good friend. We usually did them after the class around 11 a.m. And since the exercises sucked, we cranked open a beer every time. Fun fact. Mirko, I'm not a lurker. No, it's not. People talking back and forth about what does TIFF stand for. 256 of you are watching here right now. We have 3 minutes to go before Larry hits the bells to get things started. Thank you all very much. Tiff says, we call this breakfast at Tiffany's. There you go. We have now thumbs ups of 160. Thank you so very much. It is appreciated. Spicy Android. I've been a member for 5 months. I'm a Gold Bagel member. Having my first one-on-one. I am so nervous. We're going to have fun this week, this Sunday. I'm very much looking forward to the one-on-ones. I love it when I get a newbie for the first time, because I have a number of you that have had. Some of you have had dozens of one-on-ones. Others have tens of one-on-ones. Some of you have had many one-on-ones with me over the last almost 2 years. But every once in a while, I have a first timer, and it becomes a really casual and enjoyable event. And it's quite often, that the individual who has a one-on-one will say, "I'm going to have another one of these. This is great. This really is helpful." Because we can get right down to the core of what your issue is, or we can figure out very quickly how you can generate way more money than what you're generating already. And you quickly realize this $400 cost to do this is nothing. He's just showing me how to make an extra $10,000. This is great. That's the point. I'm here to try to help you grow, and that's my job. And thank you all for giving us the chance to do so. We are 2 minutes away. I'm looking at this market here on the last of the moments before we go full trading. In the pre-market, I'm showing the Dow off 303, S&P down 40, and NASDAQ 126. Now, the NASDAQ is down 1.08%. This is a nothing burger. S&P down 0.99, the Dow down 0.88. We're not even down a percentage point. This is a nothing burger opening. It sounds like a 300-point drop. Oh, God. It's a nothing burger, and this is pre-market. This is not real life. It could get worse on the opening, could be better. It doesn't matter. We just let the market open, let all the shenanigans happen, all the computer buy and sell programs knock each other out, go crazy, and we'll just figure out where we're going, okay? We're not going anywhere. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It's great to see you. Susan Shops About. I've been a member for 1 year, 7 months, and 1 day. Thank you guys so much. Some of you are about to become members this March for 2 years. March 16th is when the 2-year anniversary comes along. I love it. Thank you all. Larry has rung the bells. It's official. We're up. We're running. We're open. We're trading. It's happening. Now the question is, where are we at? Well, let's find out. Let's take a look, shall we? Always fun times. Never a dull moment out there. Let's see what we've got here. Fire up my old phone and see if it wants to cooperate today. There we go. Got the Dow showing negative 254. Got GameStop at 2008, down 55 cents. It was sitting at 1990, 1950 this morning. I've got it at 2008 right now. ATIP 35.5. I think we're up 2.1 cents. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, we are. We're up 2.1 cents at 35.5 on 16,500. So a little pop on ATIP this morning. It's the only green I see, actually. Tesla at 116.54, 116.84, down 672. I don't know how long that'll last. I don't think long. Karen, yesterday I bought one more GameStop Leap, January 25 for 1090. Now I have 10. Nice going. You're controlling 1,000 shares. Maria BW, which lesson covers the 90-10 in detail? The DQ. Thank you, Larry Titus. Not a lurker anymore. The bells. Not a lurker. Laughing out loud. Sell. My house fast upper Marlboro. Well, hello. ATIP 35.5 up 2.1 cents. Hello, ATIP. Welcome back. Keep it coming. Let's go to 50 cents today. Let's go to $1 on Monday and let's get rich. Tesla 117, slowly inching higher. SoFi 526 down 11. Apple 131.83. HPQ 28.17. Google down 21 cents. Moderna is up 26. Cisco down 35. Pfizer's up 6. IBM down at 108. Microsoft down $2. ME is down 6 cents. Rocket Lab down 6. Matterport down 4. SmartRent down 2. Spire's up 3 to 125. And Cyxtera's up 5. So early indications. It's only a minute in. Let's give this market a bit of time to settle down and show us what's really going on. I show GameStop now 2026. We're down 28 cents now. We're at 20.35 on GameStop, and we're only down 28 cents on the stock. Well, we'll figure it out as we get into it here. Markets will have volatility today. It's option expiry day. It's the 13th of January. A couple of $1 trillion in options will roll over here. So we have a lot to watch. We're down 200 on the Dow Jones, not 300, not 400. We're down 200 at this second in time. The S&P down 31, NASDAQ down 94. None of the markets are down 1%. NASDAQ 0.86, S&P 0.79, the Dow 0.59. So we're down slightly, but not a heck of a lot. Oil up 80 cents at 79.19. Okay. Let's see. BW saying to Maria, let me go back. I think 4813 TIFF Discord, the microfiles figured out for you. I know that I did that 90-10 rule when I started talking about deep in the money contracts on poor man covered calls. And so somewhere in the 7, 8, 9, 10, but you got to watch all the classes anyway. Just watch them all and get familiar with what's going on here. Financial mischief, 2 cents away from my cost basis on ATIP. We're at 36 cents, by the way. I may just need to buy another 1,000 before it goes over it. I'll ponder this. That would bring my share count to 32,000 shares. Giddy up. Well, every time it goes up a penny, you're $320 richer. Every time it goes up a penny, you're up 2.6 cents this morning. Giddy up. We're at 36 cents on ATIP. That's the high today, 25,400. So we'll see some fluctuating there, but the stock is running out. There's stocks disappearing for sale. I mean, the 25 cent stuff's gone, the 28, the 29, the 30, 31, it's all gone. It's been bought up, and no one wants to sell down here anymore. Very few sellers, and that's why it can gap. It can start to gap. That's what I've been calling for weeks and weeks. Finally. Anyway, 2009 on GameStop, 2020 on GameStop, down 43. Tesla, 117.64. We're down 592. The low is 116.41. Who sold down there? What an idiot. Too bad. This can easily pop a lot higher than this. And Apple is only down $1. HPQ down 35 cents. Google down 23. These are fractional losses. Nothing to worry about here. On the former SPAC front, let's see what we got here. If I can get this to work. Here we go. ME down 4 cents, 3.7 now. Down 3.7. Rocket Lab down 5. Matterport down 4.5. SmartRent down 1 penny. Spire's up 3 and Sixter's up a dime. So mixed results, and the losses are slight. That's a good sign. 188 on the dip on the Dow. That's it. We'll see how this goes the next 10, 20 minutes. All right. Fun times, kids. Fun times. 2025 on your GameStop, holding that $20 level. How about that? Interesting. Tesla now 118.27 through 118. We got way to go. Way to go, Alberto. Thank you for the donation on PayPal. Took a quick 1,000 off the table. Well done, sir. Making money. Tip, Maria, it's the quit your day job with Poor Man Covered Call class. That's the one you want to watch, Tiff is saying to Maria. Bobby, does the Discord do typing or is it all chatting? I used to be a tech support guy. I can no longer wear headsets at home. Financial, pondering is done. Bought 2,000 at 35.99 cents on the ATIP. We're at 36.2 right now. Deep Value, Discord does both really well. Tiff, Bobby, it's primarily typing. We have one voice channel, but it's barely used. Deep Value says both. JR, look at ATIP, go all accounts green for me right now, average 33 cents. Bobby, well, now I'm very interested. There you go. We got it at 36.2 on ATIP, up 2.8 cents. The Dow off 232, GameStop at 2022 down 41 cents. Tesla 117.87. SoFi 529, just 7 cents down. Apple down only 74 cents coming on here. HBQ down 33. Google down 21. Moderna up 73. Cisco down 42. Pfizer down 1 penny. IBM down 132. Microsoft down 199. ME down just 3.5 cents. Rocket Lab down 1 penny. Matterport down 4 cents. SmartRent up 2. Spire up 3. Sixtera up 4. More green showing up than red now. Amazon off only 52 cents. Home Depot up 77. Netflix down 2 cents. Vanik down 185, Adobe down 312, Goldman down 494. That's actually improving too. This market does not want to go down. Boeing down 135, Meta down $1, AMC down 6 cents. The ape shares are down 3. Royal Caribbean down 70 cents at 61.72. Anything over 60 is a short on Royal Caribbean. Put buying time. Carvana down 63 cents. Robinhood up 22. BlackBerry down 4. Target's up 265 today. JP Morgan down 270. Costco down 92 cents. Walmart up 11. Disney down 78 at 99.02. Nvidia down 83 and American Airlines down 42 cents, 16.40. American Airlines a little too high now. Should be more like $12, $13, but that's what it's doing. 204 loss on the Dow Jones right now. We're watching GameStop at 2011 down 52 cents. We've got S&P down 31, NASDAQ down 77 points, and the oil is up 70 cents a share right at the moment. BW Maria, lesson 11, poor man covered calls is the one you want to watch. Marcus, number 167 thumbs ups. Bruce, you're going for 200 thumbs ups. Tiff, Bobby, would be great to have you there. Maria, thank you guys so much. I'll be purchasing that class today. Zed Estate, number 160, Bruce, you're going for 200. You're going to get there. 169, only 31 away from 200 thumbs ups. Thank you all for helping out. Deep Value Investing says, I've been a member for 19 months. I'm a Gold Bagel level member. Uncle Bruce is the best. Thank you, my friend. Pulse Guitar, I've been a member for 8 months. I'm chilling. I'm a chilling Uncle Bruce member level guy. I've turned 8. I just turned 8. Giddy up. And Spicy Android is here. Tiff messaging to me today. Thank you, guys. DH Ruta as well. Thank you for these big green bars of notifications. How long you've been here? Appreciate it. Just lets everyone out there know there are members and they're enjoying it. And I'm excited you're getting your money's worth. I think you are, and we're pumped up. 36.2 cents on ATIP. Traded 34,400. 36.2 is the high of the day, up 2.8 cents. This is certainly the high of the week. This is certainly approaching towards the high of the month. The highest level we saw was 41.8 cents on December 14th for a moment. If we go 3 months back, we came from $1.17 November 1. So we have a ways to go yet. And that's still a nothing burger. 6 months ago, we were at the 150 level. In the last year, we were as high as, what was that price, Bruce? 370 something, 393. So we have a ways to go yet before we're anywhere near satisfied with our ATIP. We're just getting the party started here. So there you have it. Get your stock in there, bring your average down, and welcome to the party, pal. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, everybody. We have thumbs ups now of 173, 27 left to get. Thank you, everybody. Alberto, Uncle, I rewrote my Teslas for the same expiry date for an additional bunch of money. This is the best video game ever. Thank you. Deep Value, you're the video game maker. Robert, 173, Bruce, you're only 27 away from 200 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. We have been hitting 200s rather nicely the last few days. Appreciate it. Marcus, you are the casino rule maker. There you go. The Dow down 189, S&P down 29, NASDAQ down 66. We're only down 2/3 to 3/4 of a point on the S&P NASDAQ number. The Dow's only off 0.55. This is not a big loss. As I said, I don't think there's a lot of conviction to get out. I think there are people looking to get in, and they're looking for their opportunity to move into a cheap deal. GameStop at 2046 down 17. There's no desperate sellers anymore. They've been taken care of. Tesla 116.72, an opportunity here to get it before they dominate this EV business. They are going to crush everybody. SoFi 526 down a dime. Apple 132.36 down $1.05. HBQ 2806 down 49. Google down 43 cents. Moderna down 8 cents. Cisco down 53. Pfizer down a dime. IBM down 140. Microsoft down 209. These are fractional small losses. Nothing to worry about here. ME down 4.5. Rocket Lab down 6.5. Matterport down 6. SmartRent down 1.5. Spire up a penny. Cyxtera down a penny. If this is as bad as it's going to get, bring it on. Where's the selling? I don't see a major tsunami wave of destruction at all. I just don't see it. Okay. Flint Creek, go ATIP, go everything. I think we've turned a corner. Well, if we could break through 40.45, I'd be really smiling on ATIP. It could happen today, but I'm not predicting it. But this ATIP, you give me 1 or 2 or 3 pennies a day now, all the time. That's what we would love to see. We're up 3.4 cents right now on ATIP. Just keep it going. That'd be just fine with me. Bama, I'm in the Discord and I see the bagel, but I cannot see any discussions. JR, my wife smelling great today. Flint Creek Soap Company using the soap I gave her for Christmas. Giddy up. ATIP, 37 cents, was 3.6 cents. Another high of the day on ATIP. Tesla 116.32, SoFi 528, down just 9 cents. Go ATIP, I say. It's about time we have a little run here on this thing. We've waited long enough for it. Looks like 500,000. No, hang on. I got the wrong quote. Just bear with me here. Here we go. ATIP, 64,600, which is higher than normal at this point in time. 37 cents. That's the high of the day, up 3.6 on ATIP. GameStop, 20.44 now, down 19 cents, almost at the high of 20.48. And we've traded 520,000 shares on GameStop. There's buying coming in here, nibbling up GameStop. So good sign to see. I like it. 159 is a drop on the Dow. Dow is coming back. It's improving. S&P down 29, NASDAQ down 84. Down 20 on GameStop. 37.7 on ATIP, up 4.4 cents. It's one of the best runs we've had in quite some time. Believe it when I see it if we stick around this long, but I love it. Keep it going. 116.66 on Tesla, down 690. SoFi, 524. Apple, 132.18. 37.5 on ATIP, up 4.1 cents. I love it. 37.9 high of the day already. 67,800 traded. Not even 100,000 traded. It's up 4 cents. So there's nothing there. There's sellers have been taken out a while ago. 37.8 going up again. I hope it's making you guys richer and richer and richer. What we need now is a nice pop on this stock so that you can write those 250 contracts. Bring in 35, 45, 50 cents per contract. Offer your stock for 250. That would be a good trade. Yeah, not bad. Some of you would make a ton of money if that were to happen. Flint Creek, yes, 38. Maria wanted to diversify. So I bought January 2025 Google 80s for 2,800, and I sold April 23 85s for 1144. Hope that was a decent move. That's a nice hit of money against a $2,800 acquire. 38.7 on ATIP. We're up 5.4 cents. Google 91.13. So you're 5 in the money, 6 in the money, but you brought in 11.44. So there's a lot of time premium that's coming your way. Stuff to watch. Right on, Maria. Options on that Google. What do you think? Got the 80s for $2,800. Now the Googles are worth right now about $1,100 each. So I think you're overpaying for those 80s. That's a little higher than I'd pay, but you did bring in $1,100 right away. So your exposure on those calls are down to $1,650 at the moment. But I prefer you have that 90-10 rule figured out. Watch my class and figure out how this is done. And not to worry, Maria. I think you're going to make money in this trade nonetheless, but let's keep an eye on that. 38.7 cents on ATIP, up 5.4. 92,000 traded. Hey, is it this channel doing it? Are you guys all buying it up, or is it the street out there? A combination of the two. All of a sudden, a little bit of buying on ATIP, and there's nothing stopping it from going higher. Up at 37 now, but we were just at 39. So this will fluctuate a bit here. You'll wake up some sellers the higher it goes, but giddy up. Only down 120 on the Dow now. 102 drop on the Dow. The Dow is coming on here right now with a buy wave. Okay. Giddy up, kids. AJ, Tiff, I was trying to join Discord as well, but my old link expired. Beach Boy sent it late October. Never had time to join. So Amy, send me a private email, and I'll get you linked in again. Or if you can talk to Beach Boy directly, if you have that connection, you can always do it there. Flint Creek 39, I'm in the dough. Maria, yep, that's why I need the class. Tiff, Amy, AJ, yes, the links expire for security reasons. You need to ask for a new one or give me your Discord so I can add you, says Tiff. AJ, should I send an email to Uncle Bruce again? Giddy up. Tiff will figure it. We'll fill you in here. 38.7 on ATIP again. We're up 5.4 cents on ATIP. Rolo, looking for some juice. GameStop calls to write. Look at some juicy ones to write. Made some nice quick cash these last 2 days, riding the wave up. 2065 last trade on GameStop. We're plus 2 cents on the day on GameStop. Bama Babe, Tiff, Bama Babe 0989. Tiff, Amy, just email Beach Boy if you have his email, if you have it. 91 point drop on the Dow, 79 on the Dow. We're coming on now with some more buying here. GameStop is plus 12 cents now to 2075. ATIP 38.7 up 5.4. Tesla 116.48 down 708. SoFi 525 down 11. Apple down 102. And HPQ down 57. S&P down 22. NASDAQ down 63. And oil up 53 cents at the moment. So we're plus on GameStop and ATIP. We're green on Moderna. We're green on Pfizer. We're green on SmartRent, Spire, Home Depot. Netflix is green. Robinhood, Target. So far, those are the greenies. More to follow if this market keeps doing what it's doing. The Dow down 101. A lot better than looking at negative 300 in the pre-market. So interesting how this is coming along. 0.31 of a percentage point is the down dip on the Dow, where S&P is down 6.4 and NASDAQ down 0.69 at the moment. All righty. Let's see. Alberto, Uncle, that rollover brought my average down from 118 to 116. I'm calling this video game TO Snipers. Right on, pal. TO Snipers. 116.37 on Tesla, down 719. 37.3 on ATIP, up 3.9 cents. GameStop jumping all over the place. Now 20.58, down 5 cents. So we're jumping around a lot. 114 drop on the Dow. And I picked up a bunch of shares, says Alberto. Let's go. Here you have it, my friend. 115.70 on Tesla. And I think Tesla will go higher with this news. I really believe once the analysts dig into this, they'll go, wait a minute. They raised their prices 4 times last year. This price drop is equal to those price rises. Their costs have dropped 20%. They're going to get these huge tax breaks for these buyers. People can buy Teslas in the 40s and $50,000 range that used to cost $60,000 plus bucks. How does Ford, GM, Volkswagen, Toyota, Nissan, Mercedes, anyone compete with these guys? They don't. They get crushed. I can just see the sales numbers of Tesla just surging higher, which means production goes up, costs go lower. They're going to make their money on volume. BW, someone said ATIP need a fix, so I bought another 1,000 on Flint. TO Snoopers. I feel a new shirt coming on. AJ, Tiff, thank you. We're at 37.3 on ATIP, up 3.9 cents on the day. The volume now on ATIP, 121,000. Interesting trading patterns today. 37.3 on ATIP. GameStop, 2059, down 4 cents. The Dow down 94 points, coming on another surge of buying coming in. We're down 89 now on the Dow. Giddy up, kids. Alberto Flint, as long as that shirt smells as good as that cashmere. Tiff is loving this. Obama Babe, Tiff, thanks. I'm in, I think, laughing out loud. Right on. 37.3 on ATIP, up 3.9 cents this morning. It's a 10% gain. Giddy up. Very interesting. All right. Yes, send an email to Uncle Bruce, says not a lurker anymore. There you go. Flint Creek, that's a lot this early for ATIP. It's had a nice start for sure. We'll see how it holds and how it reacts. Tesla 116.49. I would not want to be a shorter on ATIP. If you're short, hundreds of thousands of shares with an average of 28, 30 cents, 33 cents, you're in trouble because to get your stock back now, you'll run this market to 60 cents. I think if anyone came in here to try to buy 500,000 shares, they'd pop this thing pretty quickly. 37.3 right now, so we'll see. I don't know if there are millions shorted, like millions. There could be. There could have been to crap it down from 150 down to 25 cents. There could have been, but I don't think they've covered. I don't believe they've covered at all. So we'll see how this plays out. This should be a lot of fun. Keep your eye on the options too. If you see any life on them, let me know. You never know. 2051 down 12 cents on GameStop. The Dow only down 74. Coming on again, 0.23 of a loss, less than a quarter of a percentage point. This is a nothing burger. We might see some serious turnarounds here. 116.24 on Tesla, SoFi 524, Apple 132.34, HBQ at 28, Google now down 48 to 91.43. Moderna's green again, up 138. Cisco's only down 39 cents. Pfizer up a dime. IBM only down 70 cents. Microsoft down 186. ME down 4. Rocket Lab down 2. Matterport down 3. SmartRent up a half a penny. Spire up 3 cents. Xterra up a half a penny. Amazon up 52. Home Depot up 70. Netflix up 440. We got more green showing up again. Let's see how this pattern continues. So I think we're going up 3 steps, down 1 or 2, up 3 steps, down 1 or 2, up 3. That might be the pattern here coming through. Down 74 on the Dow Jones. 38 cents on ATIP, up 4.6 now. Another little movement higher. Thank you, everybody. I am up over 20% overall, says Flint Creek. Giddy on up, and you've only just begun. Up, up, and up. Good stuff. 38 cents on ATIP. Congratulations, Stock Markets with Bruce followers. Those of you who've been buying up this ATIP are finally getting a little bit of a reward here. But this is a nothing burger so far. This is just nothing. Good to see how little is out there for sale. This is good stuff. We're only down 74 on the Dow. We're coming on. What happens today is going to be interesting. We're down 62 on the Dow. We're coming on. 0.18 of a percentage point. S&P and NASDAQ are sitting down half a percentage point. They're behind the Dow. Slowly coming up, but the Dow is leading the markets so far with performance. They're higher. Okay. The up and down great opportunities that stink offers and roll up. More money, says Alberto. Tesla 116.50. SoFi 524. Tesla just jumped to 116.63. 2030 on GameStop down 33 cents. We got a lot of fluctuating going on, jumping around. Fun stuff, man. I'll tell you, there's no boring market here. We have 181 thumbs ups, everyone. Thank you. 19 left to get us to the 200 level. And Deep Value Investing, thank you for being a member for 19 months. The last notification I got there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. 181 on the thumbs up meter. They're coming in. Are you happy with ATIP being up? Give me a thumbs up. If you're excited that you're making money in the options market, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. 66 points on the down dip on the Dow. We're coming back on. Right on. Flint Creek, giddy up, I know. Excited over a penny, but still any improvement after last year is joyous. The thing about pennies is if you have 10,000 shares of ATIP and they go up a penny, you're $100 richer. You got 30,000 ATIP, they go up a penny, you're up $300 on every penny. Wait till this thing goes up 10 cents a day. And really starts to kick in. I mean, you're seeing nothing right now, but this is already exciting as it is. This is why you got to get this stuff down here while it's available so cheap. You can buy so many shares for so little money. You get your leverage going here. Robert is giving me thumbs. So's Maria, Oscar, Matthew, Alberto, Flint, congrats. Soap sales are up, portfolio up. I get excited watching us get richer. Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro. Thumbs up for Uncle Bruce. Thank you, everybody. We have 186 of them now. They're coming in. Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro is throwing up the knee emojis. You can't stop this market when the knee emojis start to come out. Look out. Robert sitting tight on my 3800 ATIP. Well, every penny is $38 to you. There you go. You're up over 4 of them today. Giddy up, 37.6. BW, crossing my fingers. A little chaos. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Jimmy Wilkes, 182 is the thumbs up meter count, Bruce, from my end. Thank you guys for helping me out. 187 thumbs ups are in. 13 more to get to 200. We're just about there. Thank you, everybody. Keep those thumbs ups coming on. It is so appreciated. The Dow off 73 instead of 300. That's better. That's definitely better. Headline, the best places to work in America are dominated by tech companies, but these 3 Silicon Valley giants did not make the list. You know what? The best place to work in America is from your own house, using your own devices to write call options. That's the best place to work in America, because that means you're portable, you're mobile. You can go anywhere you want with your phone, your iPad, your laptop. You're able to write options anywhere in the planet. That's the best job in America. You want to write options from the beaches of Hawaii? You can do it. You can check it out. It can be done. You can do an Airbnb in Hawaii for 6 months and sit there and enjoy that. You can do an Airbnb in other countries if you want. You can travel through Mexico. You can travel through South America. You can travel through Europe this summer. You can do it anywhere you want. And my hunch is a bunch of you guys are going to be traveling this summer. You're going to be making more money on the road than you're spending. And it's not like you're spendthrifts and just dropping money everywhere. You guys are going to be very smart with your money. You always have been. You had to be. You weren't rich. So you know how to travel on a budget, and you will continue to do so. But you'll bring in more money than you're spending. You come back to the USA, to your house, and you're going, I'm richer now than I was when I left. This is great. Where's my next trip? Fantastic stuff. Dude, sitting on 8,300 of ATIP. I'm loving life. Constantine, thumbs ups. Dude, thumbs ups. Flint Creek, this year is my $1 million year. I absolutely mean it. Come to mama. Alberto, okay, I will. Maria, good one, Uncle Bruce. Work from home. Flint, yes, home is best. Dude, I'm liking this Airbnb in Hawaii idea. Why not? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with taking an Airbnb in Spain? How about Portugal? How about Italy? How about getting out there? How about a trip to Australia for 3 months? How about just renting an RV in New Zealand for 3 or 6 months and RVing it? Just need internet to stay in touch. I mean, the sky's the limit. It's totally your call. I mean, there's no end to it. Sell my house. Uncle Bruce, I read an article last night about the decline in PC sales, and I'm worried that it'll affect my deep in the money cover call for HP. I'm making some money on the rights against the poor men, but worried my deep in the money will lose. The damage was done already. The shares were $41, $42. Now we're down here in the high 20s. We're there. Buffett bought $4 billion at 41. Just relax. Keep writing. Just keep writing. Keep writing. Keep writing. You're bringing in money against it, and you'll be fine. Because what happens to the stock if they say, "Oh, sales are up 5% last quarter"? Down the road, your stock will pop $5 in one day. So yeah, don't worry about it. Christina, as someone who lived in Hawaii, that's going to cost you a pretty penny though. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, my April 17.5 that I bought at 280 is 575. I think you wrote those calls for 280, and they're now 575. My 1875, 270, or 525. My 19s that I wrote to are 460. Even if I buy back, do I roll over? I can't right now. Folding arms for now, I guess. You're just rolling. Yeah, you're folding your arms. You're not doing anything right now. You're relaxing. Yeah, absolutely nothing. The 17 and a halves are not quite $3 in value. They're going to lose $2.25. They're going to come back into that $2.50 range, just on, if the stock stays here. The 1875s are in the money now. What is that? $1.75. They have almost $3 of premium on them. They're going to lose a lot of that. That puts you in the money. The 19s are only worth $1.42. You're going to make money on those as well. Yeah, I just relax. Just here's the position right here, and just say go. How are you doing on your deep in the money calls? While these are going up, how are those going up? Are your deep in the money calls going up too? You bought some at nice low prices. Have you noticed in the last couple of days how they have moved up and moved up? That's also making you richer on the other side. Constantine, you're doing great. Zed, ATIP, 38 cents, up 4.6 cents. Giddy up, kids. Easy money to be had over here. It's not over. ATIP hasn't topped out yet. So, but up to you when you want to make your move. 38.7 was a high trade today. 168,000 traded on ATIP. Can put in stink bids at 35.1, 35.6 cents. Maybe you'll get lucky and score some. You never know. One little seller comes in with a market sell order. You might get lucky. You never know. Giddy up. Oh my goodness. What else is going on here? Constantine, just relax. Deep in the money, I bought at 860s or 1160. Oh, that's lovely. And you have more than one of those. You have more than 5 of those. You're doing all right. I love it, man. I love it. The problem you want is not that the stock goes down all the time. The problem you want is the stock goes up all the time. That's the problem you want to deal with. It's a good problem because you're just getting richer and richer on your asset base, your shares and your deep in the money calls. You're just getting more wealthier, and you'll just do your rollovers and you'll roll up. It's just fine. Yeah, it's good stuff. $25 GameStop is a much nicer situation than a $15 GameStop. A $40 GameStop is even better than a $25 GameStop. We just let the stock do what it wants to do. We'll be fine. Deuce Caboose, Brucey boy, I have to fund my HSA for 2023. What the hell is that? Do I live like a total Chad and YOLO into ATIP? I don't know what this means. Do I live like a total Chad and YOLO on ATIP? These words are beyond me. I'm number 191. Giddy up. I just want Deuce Caboose to get rich. I just want his stocks to go up into the stratosphere and get rich. We're only down 40 on the Dow. Have you noticed, guys? We're only down 40 on the Dow. 18 on S&P, 47 on NASDAQ. These markets are still coming on. Oil is only up 39 cents. A health savings account, American thing. You poor Americans. Health savings account. You poor American people have to do this. Oh my God. I know it is the world in which we live. I do not know what to tell you there. All I can say is if you can make a bunch of money writing options, these HSA things aren't a problem anymore. They shouldn't be much of a problem. 2052 on GameStop, down 11. 38 on ATIP. Tesla 117.66, down 590. It's coming back on. SoFi 530. Have you noticed SoFi 530 down just 6 cents? Apple only down 31. We're coming on. Constantine, thank you. Uncle Bruce staying the course. David C. YOLO, you only live once. Pulse Guitar. Laugh out loud. HSA here. Take the company match at least. Dude, H, as a very savvy investor here, I'm still trying to fund my Roth. The Dow only down 31 points. We got Cisco down 37, Pfizer down 4 cents, IBM down 65, Microsoft down $1.50, ME is down to 5 cents. We have Rocket Lab up 9.5 to 492. We're going for $5 on Rocket Lab, guys. It wants to go through 5. Matterport 316 down 2. SmartRent up 3.5. Spire up 3.5. Cyxtera unchanged. Amazon up 79. Home Depot up 18. Netflix up 5.89. Boeing up 58 cents. Royal Caribbean up 69 cents. Robinhood up 26. We got Target up 231. Following a lot of stuff. The Dow down just 26 points. We're 36 minutes into the market. We were negative 300 just before we opened for the day on the pre-market. So interesting change of pace. We're down 12 on S&P. It's coming on. NASDAQ only down 22. It's coming on. We may go green at any time on all three markets. One little buy wave computer algorithmic program, we go green on the entire market. Watch this. Keep your eye on that. We're up 35 cents on oil. It's backing off. Oil is backing off. All right. You know what? Our healthcare sucks, says Flint Tiff. Go Rocket Lab. I hope it'll break 5 today. Dude, I have an HRA, so no HSA, but I'm aiming to hit my threshold for the Roth this year. JR, the HSA allows a person to set aside money for health-related stuff before taxes. Nazareth, I wrote 61 GameStop contracts at a $25 strike, then used that to buy 400 shares at $17.70. The contracts I wrote are negative, but that's a great problem to have at a $25 strike. Keep going negative. That's fine. Exactly. JR saves the tax liability. Sell my house fast. If the healthcare in the U.S. wasn't the way it is, where would non-citizens go for surgeries they need? We'd go to Mexico. We'd go to India. We'd go to Switzerland. We'd go to Germany. We'd go to France. We'd go somewhere else. I just kind of like going to Palm Desert and Rancho Mirage. I prefer it here. The old surfer Warren Buffett quote, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Exactly. Dude, Uncle Bruce, I'm sitting pretty and it doesn't have to worry about any of these tax vehicles we have in the U.S. Giddy up, JR, the old surfer, well said by Buffett. The family business for Trump's family business ordered to pay about $1.6 million in fines and fees. There'll be more of that coming out. BW, Duskabuski, I fund my HSA at work too, and I put 1,000 shares in there of ATIP. Why not? Have SoFi and Matterport loading too. My HSA is Fidelity Managed, so it allows options, covered calls, take the tax free. There you go. Very interesting. Dow is off 61. The GameStop's down a dime. We're at 38 cents on ATIP, up 4.6 cents. Volume 173,900 on ATIP. Tesla 118.04. We're now through 118. We're down 551. The high of the day, 118.88. We just set that a few moments ago. Tesla is starting to come back up again. We got SoFi 533, down only 3 cents on the day. SoFi's high is 534. We just had that hit. 6.3 million. SoFi is recovering from a 519 low. Notice we're not down to 498 anymore. We're not down to the 5 level. We're now 518. We're stepping up on SoFi. 550 is in your neighborhood. $6 next stop. Get ready. Apple 133.08 down 33 cents. 28.06 on HPQ down 49. The low was 27.90. We're coming on there. Google 91.70 down 21 cents. The low of 91.02. We're coming on there as well. Giddy up, kids. We're down 40 cents on the Dow Jones, 40 points on the Dow, 16 on S&P, 37 on NASDAQ. We're down 0.4% on S&P, 0.34 on NASDAQ, and 1.8 of 1% down on the Dow. That's the deal right here. 38.5 on your ATIP, up 5.1 cents right now on your ATIP. 38.5. The high of the day, 38.7, 175,000 traded. The market is going higher on ATIP so far this morning. Giddy up, everybody. If you got 10,000 shares of ATIP, you're $100 richer every time it goes up a penny. It starts to add up. And congratulations for those of you who are earning some profits now and certainly getting close to your break evens. I love this. Fantastic. All right. What else? Sammy just rolled up for the first time. Nice work, Alberto. Says Alberto to Sammy. BW, Alberto, Sammy, well done. And on a birthday too, stink those offers, Sammy. Matthew just bought 1,000 ATIP. Mirko, well done. Alberto, you are one proud brother. Nice to see. Giddy up, guys. Getting him beyond. He's beyond proud. We're beyond proud. Beautiful job, everyone. Keep it going. Working it. Matthew, I got 3,000 ATIP now. Giddy up. There we go. 38.5 up 5.1 cents. Down 8 on GameStop. We're coming on. Dow's only down 28 points. 13-point loss on S&P and 28 on NASDAQ. Waiting for a computer buy program to kick in to put them all green because I think that's what's going to happen. I think this market is going green. We're up 49 cents on the Dow. All right. Very interesting morning, to say the least. Very interesting morning. My bank, my premium option, my bank stinker just hit, sold for 360, just bought it back for 16 cents. Giddy up. Keep the change. JR, I got 15,000 ATIP all told up. I'm almost $700 over all accounts. Rock and roll, my man. Rock and roll. Another dime higher, you're up 1,500 more. Giddy up. It doesn't take much. Nice. Wait till this thing is $10 a share. Oh my God. How rich will you people be if ATIP went to $10? How rich would you people be? Oh my, out of control. I know what you'd be looking like on the street. Of course, no one, you can't fool me. You guys will be walking down the street like I do. There you go, putting out that felt hat, get the cane going there, just walking the walk with that red velour jacket. Ooh, baby. Looking good. ATIP at $10. Oh yeah, here we go. Get out of the way. That's right. Lovely. Keep it going, guys. Just keep on getting richer. 2055 on GameStop, down 8 cents. Dow's down 15 points. We're about to go green here. We're down 7 points. We're about to turn here. Get ready. We're about to turn it green everywhere. That's what's going to happen. SoFi unchanged, 536. Tesla 118.86, going for 119 now. Going higher. We're only down 6 cents on Apple. We're green on Apple. We just turned green, and we're green on the Dow. Here we go. We just went green on the Dow and green on Apple simultaneously. 38.9 on ATIP. We just bumped again. We're coming on. We're up a penny on Pfizer. We're up 11 now on Rocket Lab. 494. We're going for $5 here. ME is only down 4 cents. Matterport down 5. Smart Rent unchanged. Spire up a penny. Cyxtera up a half. Amazon up $1.15. Home Depot up 77. Netflix up 5.80. We're going green here, guys. It's starting to show up little by little, more and more. 38.9 on ATIP, up 5.6 cents. This is the high of the day on 210,000 shares. That's 39.5 cents now on ATIP, up 6.1 cents. We're going for 40. We're going for 40 on ATIP. Giddy up, baby. Bruce ain't limping. He'd be pimping, says Deuce Caboose. Alberto, the pimp, is here. JR Alberto, oh yeah. BP, I have ATIP January 19, 2024. The bid is 5, ask is 10. So what would be the best price to write, say, 10 contracts? Don't write anything on ATIP yet. Nothing. Lorraine, I have 10,200 ATIP, 79-cent average, and here it comes, 39.5. It's coming, Lorraine. It's coming. Alberto, 09. Alberto, to hit immediately if it's stinking at 11. JR, TW is reporting ATIP at 40 right now. Giddy up. I love that. Not a problem here. I'll take it. Down 18 on the Dow, down 11 on S&P. We're about to get another buy wave. I'm sure of it, and we'll go green. I think these markets are about to go green across the board. We're only off 6 cents on GameStop now. Tesla 119.12, down 444. Here it comes. Tesla coming on. It's coming on. 119.44 is a high. We're just about there. Come on, Tesla. SoFi 536, unchanged now. 537, we're in the green on your SoFi. 7 million traded. We're green on SoFi now. Apple up a dime. Google only down 7 cents. Pfizer down a penny. We're about to go green all over the place. The Dow down 5 points. GameStop down 5 cents. ATIP 39.6, pushing 40. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready, kids. Fun times. Fun times. Yeah, man. It's Friday expiry day, option expiry day. Friday, January the 13th. It's your lucky day, kids. You're getting richer. I want to see that SoFi go through $6. I want to see that ATIP go to 50 cents. I want to see you guys see that Rocket Lab way over $5. Yeah, it's time, babies. It's go time. Payback time. Go SoFi. Uncle Bruce, what was the reason that everything was red in the morning? It was, The bank earnings were okay. No one's talking about how great it's going to be this year. Interest rates might go up, but we don't have much. And Tesla cut their prices, so the world is coming to an end. I mean, just the stupid idiots on Wall Street putting out stupid headlines. Just stupidity. This market doesn't understand or doesn't want to believe it. There is a ton of money coming into the market here. This is the beginning of the year. This is when pension contributions come in from all over the place. This has to be invested in the market. There isn't enough stock to go around down here. We've already had the sell-offs. Way oversold here. What can I say? I try. BP, ATIP January 24, bid 0, ask 10. Giddy up. Yeah, you don't want to sell this for under 30, 35 cents. You got to wait a while. We need a little more upward movement. 39.6 cents on ATIP. Up 6.3 cents. That's not a bad day today. This is the high of the day, 39.6, 210,000 traded, best as much as I know of it. I think we might even be higher than that. ATIP volume, 200,000 an hour. Really? So awesome. Beach Point. Samuel, congrats on your first rollover. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Giddy up, man. 119.26 on Tesla. Coming on again. 536 on SoFi. Unchanged. Apple down just 13 cents. Waiting for another buy wave to come through this market. Caterpillar stock target price target raised to $295 a share from $217 by Bank of America. It's being upgraded to a buy from neutral at Bank of America. That's a sign. It's a sign. 2056 on GameStop down 7. 40 cents on ATIP. I see 40 cents as a trade right now on ATIP, up 6.6 cents a share today on 226,900 on ATIP. 40 cents last trade. And I think this is the high of the day. Yes, it is the high of the day, up 6.6 cents. Not bad. Wasn't quite expecting that much today, but we'll take it. I'm not surprised, though. There's nothing for sale. I mean, and a move makes a move even more possible. Once you start seeing the momentum, people believe it. They go, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm getting in now. I wasn't so sure at 26 cents, but at 40 cents, I'm sure. That's the way it goes. Alberta, are you hitting something? What's that pimp talk there? Rolo, thoughts on GameStop 22.5 for March? What are your thoughts on writing March contracts? Can you get a good premium? Is it a big, fat, juicy premium? Take a look at it. Deep value, the Jim Cramers and the Peter Schiffs of the world are criminals. They're wanted retail to sell this year. They want retail to get out. 1731 is the dip on the Dow, down 17 points. ATIP, 40 cents a share today. How about that? Tesla, 118.78, down only 478. The low on Tesla today was 115.60. And now we're $3+ ahead of that, climbing on Tesla right now. 118.92. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up. Let's see. Beach Boy, Alberto, Tio flashed his pimp outfit. Alberto's laughing. Giddy up, man. Here we go. 40 cents a share on ATIP. That is the high of the day. 254,000 volume now on ATIP at 40, up 6.6 cents a share. I love that. I really like seeing that. That's nice to see. This is a good chart for the week on ATIP, don't you think? I love that. A little shot there to 40 cents a share. I like that. Let's see. Here's the 1 month chart on ATIP. Coming up. That high trade up there, that looks like it was around 41.8. So we're only 1.8 cents away from that high back in November. Giddy up. Thank you. Keep it going there, ATIP. Please don't stop now. No need to let up. Make it happen. Fantastic. All right. Keep our eyes on all these different stocks and what these markets are doing here. Dow's down 22, S&P down 13, NASDAQ down 28. I'm waiting for a buy wave to take the red out completely and go into the green. Let's see what gives. Giddy up. 39.8 buying opportunities on ATIP. 118.90 on Tesla now. 536 on SoFi. All right. I'm not sure who Alberto's talking about, but yeah, no wonder he doesn't trade. He probably has more girlfriends than all of us combined. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm not part of that. I have no idea what's going on. Giddy up. How are we doing on the thumbs up meter here? 200 thumbs ups have come in. Thank you all for hitting the 200 thumbs up meter. Keep it coming. Nail that thing and get us to 250. The other day, I think we hit 350 thumbs ups. That was really surprising to get that kind of a number. Yeah, I really do. I think we hit 350 thumbs ups the other day, maybe Wednesday or something like that. It was pretty impressive to see how that came in. Let's take a look here. Well, there was 311 actually. 311 came through. We've had 245, 231, 311, 264 yesterday, I think it was. And now we're pushing 200 again today and trying to go higher than that. So thank you all so very, very much for that. Fabulous. Tons of emails coming through here. I'll get back to you guys on your emails after this show is done. I'll be on again at 3 o'clock this afternoon as well for the final hour. And thank you all for being here. There we go. We now have 204 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you. There we go. Rocket Lab has touched $5, says Tiff. Mr. Premium 200 thumbs ups. Financial Mischief just sold at GameStop May 21.25 for $470. Nice. Beach Boy, Mirko. It's all in the cane. Richard, neat. Boy, I love this. Let's take a look here. We've got 39.8 on ATIP, and we have 23andMe down 1.5 cents. Rocket Lab now up 17 cents to $5. Look at that. 503 already for the high on your Rocket Lab. 1 million volume. There be dollars coming into this stock now. Matterport just down 4 cents at 315. Smart Rent up 3.1 cents, 271. Spire 125 up 3. Sextera 235 unchanged. Yeah, definitely Rocket Lab the winner so far today. We could have more of this. Very nice. ME down just 1 penny at 238. We're climbing back. We were as low as 228. We've come back a dime on that ME to be down just 1 penny, 319,000. Like I said, Rocket Lab $4.99, 16-cent gain on Rocket Lab. Cool Beans, Dow Jones is gaining. It's up 31 points. The Dow Jones is green, up 31. We're only down 7 on S&P, down 9 on NASDAQ. That green wave, as I was predicting, is about to hit here. We're down 9 cents on GameStop. We're up 6.4 cents on ATIP, 39.8. Tesla 119.28, down 4.28. We're going for 120. SoFi is green, up a penny at 5.38. Apple is green again, up a penny. Tiff is going neat. Alberto Financial, nice work. Mirko, of course. Where else would it be? Of course. 1842 gain on the Dow. Now 22-point gain on the Dow. S&P down 7 points. NASDAQ down 11. Oil only up 47 cents. Interesting. This is going to be interesting. We're down 3 cents on your GameStop. We're about to go green on GameStop. ATIP is back to 40 cents again, up 6.6 cents at 40 on 314,000 volume on ATIP. Tesla 119.22, high of the day 119.68. We're coming on with the Tesla trades. 537, 538 on SoFi, up 2 pennies. I think it's up to, we're on 8.4 plus million now on SoFi. Buying is coming into the market. All right, 29-point gain on the Dow, down 7.5 on S&P, 11 on NASDAQ. This market wants to go green. Tio, appreciate you. We'll see you later. Alberto, as always, my friend, keep the drive alive. We got to love this. Samuel, don't chase the market. Cross your arms and let the market chase you as you hear dings of up-rolling love. Blair, Uncle Bruce, when GameStop hits 2150, do you think I think a put can be useful? I'm not a put. I don't promote the puts, just the calls. And just in case, have a successful day, everybody from Blair. Mirko managed to buy back my Tesla 115 January 27 with a $138 profit. Now I'm writing 120s or 125s. Let's see what gives. I'm going to write higher priced. Beach Boy, AJ, you want to check your email ASAP. Marcus, ATIP 41. Bruce, you're at 41 cents on ATIP. We're up 7.3 cents and climbing 40.09 here. 41 has been the high. 345,000. We're through 40. That 40-cent line is gone. There was nothing there. Maybe 100,000. I don't know what was there. It was taken out. 41.2. ATIP is going higher. We're up 7.8 cents. A breakout has happened today. 20% gain on ATIP this morning. We'll see how it lasts, how far it goes. The Dow is up 40 now. We're only down 5.5 on S&P. The markets are coming on. Flint, 41. Yes. Beach Boy, AJ. Giddy up, kids. 43.3 on ATIP. We're up 9.9 cents. Like I said this morning, if anyone out there is short ATIP, they're in trouble. Because if they need hundreds of thousands or millions of shares, they're not going to get them down here. That stock is gone. That millions of shares were bought up and taken away. Many of the shares have been bought up by these viewers of my channel, and they're not available right now. I don't see my viewers selling anything under $1. Why would they? It's 43.9 cents right now, up 10 cents a share on ATIP. Snap. I've only got 1,000, but it's fun to go along on this ride with all you high rollers. There you go. Giddy up, 43.3 on ATIP. 429,000 shares traded. Nice going. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, kids. You took the stock off the market. You're keeping it off the market, and now they're chasing air, and that's what they're going to have to do. Too bad for those guys. Lovely. 119.73 on Tesla. We're down 383. We're going for 120 here. GameStop 2054, only down 9. Dow's up 44. S&P down 4.4. NASDAQ only down 2 points. We're about to go green on the whole market. Here we go. We're about to go green everywhere. Mirko, Kent, you could double your position for a small $400 investment. Giddy up, everybody. 43.3 on ATIP, 119.72, 538, 119.72 on Tesla, 538 on SoFi. Apple up a dime right now. We're down 1.8 points on NASDAQ. We're about to go green on NASDAQ. 0.6 of a point is the downdraft on NASDAQ. Barely half a point here. We're only down 3.3 on S&P. NASDAQ just went positive a point. S&P is down 3, is now down 2.5. We're about to go green on NASDAQ, on S&P as well. NASDAQ's up 5. The Dow's up 63. S&P about to go green. Giddy up, everybody. You got to love this. 43.3 on ATIP, up 9.9 cents today. Giddy up. Sell my house fast, up more. Uncle Bruce, didn't you say something yesterday about ATIP going up in nickels and then dimes? Are you psychic? Are you Karnak? I could swear you were telling me the future yesterday. I trust you, but I don't believe you. There you go. I believe you, and I don't trust you. There you have it. 20.48, down 15 on GameStop. ATIP 41.8. Tesla 119.81. We're going for 120 on Tesla here. SoFi 538 up 2. Apple up 16 cents at 133.57. Kent, I have 7 GameStop I can write on. I think we're going higher is echoing in my mind, but always be writing is my head as well. Yeah, Kent, you can be writing 20s, 21s, 2150s, 22s. You could be looking at those. Take a fat premium a couple of months out and take the money. Dare them to take you out at 25 combined. Dare them. Dare them. I'm loving it. Way to go, you guys. We've got a good one on the go here. 42.6 on ATIP, up 9.2. The volume now, 446,000 shares. The higher it goes, the more it'll start trading. It'll be volatile. There will be swings, but 42.1 is where ATIP is right now. This looks great. I like this. This sure looks better than 32. Looks better than 25, don't you think? I like it. The low of all time on ATIP. Somebody sold this stuff at 22.4 cents a share. I don't know who did it, but someone sold this at 22.4 cents a share. And we're now at 44. We've doubled the price from the low of the year. 44 cents right now. This is, I think, pushing the high of the day. I'm not 100% sure. Just give me a second here. ATIP, this is the high of the day. 44 cents on ATIP, up 10.6 cents, 464,000 traded. Congratulations, all all Stock Markets with Bruce followers. I know I've been telling you to buy this at $1, at 80, at 70, at 60, at 50, at 40, at 30, at 22. I've been telling you, I've been begging you, I've been pleading with you. Find a couple of bucks, buy this stuff. Just get this stuff. You've been doing it. You've been doing it. You've been doing it. And you're now getting a reward. And you've only just started. So thank you. And congratulations, all of you guys. Sean and Wendy, question. Uncle Bruce, what does it mean again when you say there's no paper for sale on ATIP? I remember when you said this is about GameStop. Been a while. Can you please explain? Well, we had all this selling coming in on ATIP through November and December, and I think it was driven by huge tax losses. Huge tax losses. I mean, people who paid 10 and 9 and 8, they just threw in the towel and took the loss. And I think a number of people were thinking, well, I'll sell it here at 50 cents or 40 cents, or I'll just take the write-off. I'll buy it back in a month because it'll still be down here. Surprise! It's not still down here. It's back to 44. And so you get this wave of selling, and you get sellers because there are sellers. You get people get sucked in because they see others selling. They think they should sell too. And I'm yelling at you guys, buy this stuff, get it. And sure enough, once you break a certain point on the rebound, there's nothing left for sale. And who in their right mind this morning was thinking, oh, I think I can get 43 cents for my stock today. I'll put in a sell order. Nobody was thinking that this morning. Nobody. And so once you get through 33, 34, 35, there are no shares for sale. There might be the odd 1, 2, but not millions. There's not hundreds of thousands available here. It's gone. It's been taken. And people who have it now are going, why should I sell it? It's going up. It's up almost a dime. I'm not going to give this away now. This might go up another dime. The mentality changes completely to the other side, and you get these gaps. And the higher it goes, the faster it starts going. And that's the mentality of this herd mentality. It's what's going on. Ken, I heard Mirko, I might just do that. Put in a stink bid and get some. Go SoFi, Uncle Bruce. I think by the end of the day, there will be a sell-off. It could be. Susan got additional 1,000 shares. So now 2,000 shares with a cost basis, 48 cents. Spare. I don't know how, but I managed to buy some of it at 35.5. Flint Creek, and I bought at 22 cents. Giddy up. Alberto, someone's heavy on ATIP via Discord. Forgot who, but they are making some serious dinero. Well, I know that Go SoFi bought a bunch of the stuff a while ago. I sure hope he's sitting on everything and is laughing this up. Susan starts about, so Bruce, with 2,000 shares, every penny ATIP go up means I'll make how much? 20 bucks. 20 bucks a penny. Sean and Wendy, thank you. Lame duck, 20 bucks a penny. If you got 10,000 shares, it's $100 a penny. You got 50,000 shares, it's $500 every penny it goes up. Giddy up. 42.1 right now, up 8.8 pennies. Thank you. May I have another? Very nice. We're down a dime on GameStop, 2053. The Dow is still holding a 2-point gain. We have a little sell program coming in, but I'm waiting for the next buy program to take it even higher. 119.62 on Tesla, down 394. It's coming back. SoFi 535, just down a penny. Apple still up 2 cents. Go SoFi. I sold all for a loss on ATIP. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You just should not have done that. Oh, that is so disappointing. It's too bad. So too bad. Well, I do what I can. I do what I can. You have to make your decisions on your own. What you're going to do. There's only so much. It's only so much I can say, and then it's your call, and you got to live with the consequences. But hey, it's okay. It's a free country. People can make money, lose money, whatever. It's what it is. It's okay. All right, 2056 on GameStop, down 7. Let's see what happens. Giddy up, kids. Let's get going. A 7-point gain on the Dow. We have now thumbs ups of 212. Thank you all so very much for that. Keep them coming in. I'm going to just celebrate the fact that ATIP did break 40 today. That was monumental on its own, and I'm thrilled about it. But this is only the beginning, guys. You've seen nothing yet. Down here, it's still a bargain. This stuff's going to go much higher. But those of you who are nibbling on it on stink bids, more power to you. Neat is what I say. Richard Carlin is here. Way to go. And, put in stink bids at 40.1 or 41.1 or 38.6. You never know. You never know. Bama Babe, the neat emoji attack is underway. Richard is here. Alberto is here. BW is here. Thank you all for throwing them in there. Cavardi is in there. Deep Value is throwing them in there. The neat emojis are attacking this market and going to make you richer. 43 on ATIP, up 9.6 cents today. Giddy up, man. Dude, thank you, dude, for those neat emojis. Yeah, guys, it's going to be fun. We're up 3 points on the Dow, down 13 cents on GameStop. ATIP, 43 cents. Tesla, 119.78. We want to go to 120 on Tesla so bad. It was at 119.99 so far today. It's close. Gets through 120. Watch out. If it breaks 120, we'll go to 120, 122 quick on Tesla. That's my hunch. Right now, 1954.55. That's where it's at right now. SoFi, 535, down a penny. Apple, 133.71, down 30 cents. Giddy up, kids. So much fun. I can't wait to sell covered calls on ATIP again. Come on, SoFi, and allow covered calls. Karen, neat. There you go. AJ, Beach Boy, got the email. Thank you very much. Right on, guys. Thank you all for joining me today for this early show. We're going to take a bit of a break now and be back this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern as we continue this party. And what a party it is. Thank you, Alex, and thank you, Sell My House Fast over Marlboro, for these thumbs ups and these knee emojis. Thank you, guys, for coming in on those. We have 213 thumbs ups. Well done, everybody. We are seeing... Susan shops about, well, correction, I have 2,000 shares in 3 different accounts, 2,000 in a joint account, 2,000 in my Roth, 2,000 with my hobby. I got 6,000 shares. Every penny is $60. Deuce Kabuski, 18,000 share order, ATIP at 42. Let's go. Give it to me at 42. John Anderson, thanks, everybody. Go SoFi. I'm loaded up on my shorts. I'll let you know how I'm doing when I cover Beach Boy. Neat. There you go. We're up 11 on the Dow. We're only down 6.9 in S&P. NASDAQ down just 1.8 points. I think these markets just want to go higher today. That's my hunch. It is option expiry day, so there's a lot of fluctuating going on. 42.7 on ATIP, up 9.3. Tesla, 119.62, just under 120. It wants to get there and break it. 538 on your SoFi. We're green again on your SoFi. Apple, up 39 cents. 133.80 right now. So much fun, everybody. Okay, guys, I will see you this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Have a great rest of your morning, and let's see just where this market takes you guys. Should be a ton of fun. I see ATIP right now at 44, up 10.6 cents. Trading at 44 cents on 563,000. 44.4 is the high of the day. We're just about there yet again on ATIP. Dow up 36. GameStop just down a dime. And look at Tesla. 120.03. The resistance was futile. We've busted through 120 on Tesla, and we're at 539, up 3 on SoFi, going higher. Alex, 4,000 ATIP here, looking to buy 2,000 more today to move my average from 80 to 60. Giddy up at 44 cents a share there. Susan subs about Fidelity won't let you put in market orders for stocks under $1. They must be limit orders. Just let everybody know what Fidelity does. Matthew, I have a great day, folks. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you all. I'll join you today at 3 o'clock Eastern. We'll keep an eye on these markets. Giddy up markets. Love it. Make a ton of money out there, folks, and we'll talk to you real soon. We'll talk to you a little later. Bye for now.